Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an amazing day, and before we dive in, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up because today we're talking about something fans have been buzzing about for months: the future of 1,000-pound sisters and what's really going on behind the scenes with Season 8. So let's get into it, because the rumors have been wild. The biggest question everyone keeps asking is Season 8 actually happening? And the answer is messy, because on one side, Tammy Slaton herself has stepped in and shut down rumors saying the show is cancelled. She literally said, "No, they haven't. We're working on Season 8, which reportedly came from a Reddit thread where she was clearly frustrated about all the clickbait articles claiming the series was over. But despite Tammy speaking up, several outlets keep reporting mixed information. TV season and spoilers released posts claiming filming may have been paused or shelved, while Screen Rant suggested the show might not return because the major storyline, especially Tammy's weight loss and full transformation, has already been completed. So right now, fans feel like they're getting two totally different narratives, one from the networks and reporters and one from Tammy, and until TLC confirms anything, everything is technically speculation. But fans aren't clueless, and the clues are interesting. Some believe the show is ending because the last episode of Season 7 felt like a goodbye, almost like a montage celebrating how far Tammy and Amy have come. People said the tone felt like closure rather than a cliffhanger. Plus, Tammy's transformation, surgery, recovery, hitting goal weight, and losing hundreds of pounds feels like the end of the original premise. But the flip side is that there are actually brand new storylines forming. Tammy isn't just the woman fighting for weight loss anymore. She's engaged to her new partner, Andrea Dalton, navigating life after massive physical change and actively learning what normal life looks like now. Fans want to see that side of her wedding planning, her emotional growth, whether she needs more surgeries, and how she adjusts to being completely different than the Tammy we met years ago. And that's not even all. Amy Slaton is also going through huge changes in her life. After her divorce and healing journey, she's now preparing to marry Brian Laverne, and rumors online say she changed her wedding theme from spooky haunted vibes to a Mayflower-themed ceremony. Fans are basically begging TLC to film that because Amy always brings the chaotic, emotional, hilarious energy that made the show what it is. And it's not just Amy and Tammy anymore. The show has slowly shifted toward being about the entire Slaton family. Chris Combs has his own weight loss story. Amanda Halterman is becoming a fan favorite with her blunt honesty. Misty, Brittany, and others are appearing more, and some people even argue the show should be renamed to 1,000 Pounds Family because the dynamic is much bigger now. There's also a more emotional reason people believe Season 8 will happen. Tammy and Amy recently lost their cousin Katie Slaton, who passed away at only 37 from stage 4 gastric cancer. That loss deeply affected the family and could become a raw, emotional storyline about grief, connection, mental health, and healing. Meanwhile, Tammy herself has been making changes online, canceling appearances and stepping back from some promotions. Some fans wondered if that meant she was quitting the show, but others think she's simply prioritizing recovery and possibly filming. Her major skin removal surgery, which included her neck, chin, stomach, and arms, was only the beginning. She may need another round, especially for her legs, and TLC loves a surgery storyline because it's emotional, unpredictable, and full of medical suspense. Add that to Tammy continuing therapy, adjusting to her new identity, and figuring out life without the barriers she lived with for years, and suddenly the show still has tons to explore. Online, the fan reaction is intense. Reddit threads, TikTok comments, and YouTube reactions are full of speculation. Some swear they've seen filming crews near Amy's house and believe the new season is already underway. Others predict a January 2026 release because historically TLC tends to drop new seasons at the start of the year. But because TLC hasn't made it official, everything is kind of like waiting for the other shoe to drop. There are risks, of course. Some fans worry Season 8 might feel like filler without the dramatic before and after transformation plot. The emotional tension might shift. Instead of survival stakes, now it's growth stakes. But honestly, that could make the season more meaningful because instead of just watching weight loss, Audiences would be watching what happens after success, the part most weight loss shows never show: maintaining progress, navigating life changes, rebuilding identity, marriage, grief, future planning, and family growth. So here's what most fans and insiders believe. Season 8 will likely happen, but it won't look like earlier seasons. It may be restructured, rebranded, or shifted into something more family-focused. Tammy's wedding, her next surgery, Amy's wedding, the family grieving Katie, new careers, new relationships, and life after fame could make this one of the most emotional seasons yet. And for longtime viewers who've watched Amy and Tammy go from surviving to living, Season 8 won't just be more episodes. It might be the emotional payoff everyone has been waiting for. So whether TLC confirms it tomorrow or months from now, the story isn't finished. It's just changing. And honestly, that might be the most exciting part yet. As the conversations online continue heating up, fans are trying to uncover every possible clue about what's really happening behind the scenes, and honestly, some of these theories are wild but surprisingly believable. Many people think the Slaton family may be under a strict TLC contract that prevents them from saying too much too soon. Tammy's comment defending Season 8 might not have been planned. It felt raw, frustrated, and emotional, like she was tired of people assuming her journey was over just because she hit her weight loss goals. And that reaction struck a nerve online because longtime viewers remember when doctors told Tammy she wouldn't live past 35 if she didn't change. Now she's not only alive but thriving, walking independently, losing hundreds of pounds, and navigating life after being told it was impossible. That alone is a full season of content. Some fans argue that this version of Tammy is the most interesting one yet because the struggle isn't physical anymore, it's emotional and mental. Losing weight doesn't magically fix trauma, self-image, insecurity, or fear, and Tammy herself has admitted in interviews that even after losing the weight, she still sometimes looks in the mirror and sees her old self. That vulnerability hits differently. It's relatable, raw, and real, and fans want to see how she continues healing, rebuilding confidence, and discovering who she really is outside of the identity she carried most of her life. And then there's the storyline with Amy, which is arguably one of the biggest reasons fans believe Season 8 is not only happening, but needed. Amy's love life has been chaotic, unpredictable, emotional, and messy. Everything TLC reality producers love. After her divorce, it looked like Amy was shutting down romantically, saying she wanted time to focus on her mental health, raise her kids, and figure out who she was without constant heartbreak. But then boom, life surprised her again. Her new relationship with Brian quickly became a trending topic, especially after fans saw how different he seemed compared to her ex. Viewers describe him as patient, supportive, and steady, three things Amy desperately needed after years of emotional stress, single parenting, and public judgment. And now that she's reportedly planning another wedding, this time with intention, clarity, and joy, it's a major storyline fans are already invested in. The question isn't just, will the wedding happen? It's, will Amy finally get the love story she deserves? Meanwhile, Chris Combs and Amanda have also evolved into unexpected fan favorites. Chris brings humor and realness, while Amanda brings fire, blunt honesty, and that protective, big sister energy that makes every scene with her memorable. There's also talk online that Amanda may be exploring a new career path, possibly writing a book or doing advocacy work for body positivity and health. If true, that would be another emotional arc TLC would absolutely want to capture. Chris's health updates, especially now that he's maintaining weight loss rather than fighting toward it, could offer viewers a realistic look into what life looks like after bariatric surgery. The good days, the fears, the slip-ups, the discipline, and the constant mental battle not to fall back into old habits. Fans have said repeatedly that the show is no longer just entertainment. It's motivation and comfort for people going through similar weight loss journeys and life struggles. That emotional connection is why something about the show feels unfinished. Another strong theory fans keep discussing is whether Season 8 could introduce new family members for long-term story growth. Amy's kids are getting older and may become a bigger part of the narrative. Tammy may be a stepmom soon or even planning more children of her own, and there are rumors online that other extended family members may join filming. Some fans believe TLC could evolve the show into a multi-generational family docuseries like Sister Wives or The Kardashians, showing weddings, babies, relationships, loss, healing, and long-term transformation. Others think producers might introduce a spin-off series, especially if Tammy's wedding happens off-camera, which many believe is unlikely because TLC loves a televised wedding. Some believe TLC is intentionally staying silent so the buzz continues because every week the conversation grows louder and every rumor adds more hype. But no matter what route TLC takes, one thing's becoming clearer. The Slaton family is no longer just a weight loss story. They've become a public emotional journey about survival, identity, second chances, grief, family bonds, and rebuilding life after trauma. And the world isn't done watching. Season 8 isn't just a possibility. It feels like the next chapter everyone's waiting for. As the rumors keep swirling online, something interesting has happened. Instead of fans losing interest during the break between seasons, the anticipation has actually intensified, almost like the silence itself has become part of the story. The Slaton family has been on television long enough that viewers feel personally connected, not just entertained. People remember when Tammy couldn't walk without a wheelchair, when she fought doctors, when she refused oxygen even though her life depended on it, and then they watched her break down on camera admitting she was scared of dying, but just as scared of changing. That moment didn't feel like reality TV. It felt like someone finally confronting their biggest fear in real time. So seeing her now, smiling, confident, traveling, living freely, it's emotional for fans in a way that goes beyond TV ratings or drama. The comments under her posts are filled with strangers calling her family, inspiration, proof change is possible, and that energy has made viewers even more desperate for a Season 8 update. They want closure, continuation, and confirmation that everything they've witnessed, the tears, the setbacks, the surgeries, the heartbreak, wasn't just a temporary transformation, but a lasting one. At the same time, people are deeply invested in Amy's storyline because it reflects a different kind of struggle, one that millions can relate to, learning to love yourself after a painful breakup, rebuilding confidence, and figuring out how to trust again after betrayal and disappointment. When Amy said on camera that she just wants to be loved the way she gives love, fans felt that. Her journey isn't only physical, it's emotional healing, motherhood, and rediscovering her worth. Her new relationship has become a flashpoint for online debate because some fans are protective, saying they don't want her hurt again, while others believe this may finally be her happy ending. The possibility of a proposal, or even a filmed wedding, adds fuel to the speculation, especially because TLC never misses a chance to turn a major life milestone into a season-defining event. But beyond the romance and excitement, fans also sense that Amy is in a chapter of rebuilding herself from the inside out, and they want to witness that evolution unfold on screen. Meanwhile, Chris and Amanda have become anchors of the storyline, the steady voices of humor, reason, chaos, and honesty. Chris's ongoing health journey resonates because he shows the reality that maintaining weight loss is harder than losing it. He's not a perfect hero. He's relatable, vulnerable, and open about the mental battles that exist long after surgery. Amanda, with her fierce protectiveness and bold personality, represents the emotional heart of the family, the one who speaks when others stay quiet. There's speculation that Season 8 spotlight her more, especially since recent social media activity hints she may be pursuing new passions or life changes. Fans see potential for her arc to grow into something beyond supporting others, something about finally stepping into her own storyline. And through all of this, there's a larger shift happening. The series is no longer centered solely on weight loss. Now it's about life after transformation, marriages, parenting, navigating fame, coping with mental health, dealing with relationships, and finding new identity after years of being defined by size. Viewers have watched the Slaton sisters go from being judged and underestimated to becoming symbols of resilience and change. That emotional evolution is why the demand for Season 8 feels like more than curiosity. It's closure, continuation, and connection. Fans want to see how their story unfolds, not because it's dramatic, but because it feels human, unfinished, and real. Every unanswered question, every post without explanation, every rumor, every silence adds another layer of suspense, making the return of the show feel inevitable. As the pressure continues to build and more people demand answers, the online conversation has shifted from speculation to obsession, with fans analyzing every photo, every caption, and every small change in behavior from the Slaton family members like detectives searching for hidden clues. When Tammy posts a picture without context or Amy deletes an old post without explanation, comment sections instantly fill with theories. Is filming happening? Is something wrong? Are they hiding a big announcement? Even fan groups on Facebook, Reddit, and TikTok have grown into massive communities where strangers debate plot timelines, filming patterns, and potential release dates like they're solving a mystery. Some fans point out that TLC has a history of keeping things secret until the network is ready for maximum impact, especially when weddings, babies, or health scares are involved. And given everything the Slaton family has been experiencing lately, many viewers believe the silence is intentional, strategic, and carefully planned. The more fans talk, the louder the conversation becomes, and TLC knows how valuable that kind of organic attention can be. The show no longer needs commercials. The internet is marketing it for free. But beneath the excitement, there's also genuine worry. Fans who followed the family from day one aren't just curious. They're emotionally invested, especially when rumors suggest health complications, new challenges, or setbacks that could threaten the progress everyone fought so hard to witness. With Tammy now living life in a drastically different body, some people wonder whether she's still attending therapy, still working with doctors, still taking medication, still prioritizing her mental health, or whether the weight loss has brought new emotional triggers she wasn't prepared for. Major transformations don't erase old habits or trauma. Sometimes they reveal them. And for someone who built her identity around struggle, pain, and survival, stepping into a life of freedom and possibility can be overwhelming. Fans want to know if Tammy is okay not just physically but mentally and emotionally, because they've seen her break before and they know how fragile healing can be, especially under the pressure of media, fame, and constant attention. At the same time, Amy's journey has sparked a different kind of emotional response, because while Tammy's storyline represents survival and transformation, Amy's represents resilience and love, family, and self-worth. When she appears happy in new photos, holding hands with Brian or laughing with her kids, fans feel hopeful. But when she posts vague captions about stress, motherhood struggles, or needing a break, it triggers worry that she may be facing private emotional battles the public can't see. Being a mom while navigating a new relationship and recovering from a painful divorce is hard enough. Adding fame and cameras only multiplies the pressure. Fans want to see her win, not just in love but in life, and many believe her next chapter could be her strongest one yet, the one where she finally realizes she doesn't need validation to be enough. Meanwhile, Chris and Amanda continue to act as stabilizing forces in the family, and many believe season May 8th show more of their personal lives beyond supporting roles. There are whispers that Chris may pursue new health goals, possibly even a loose skin removal follow-up or a fitness milestone he once thought was impossible, like hiking or traveling somewhere meaningful to celebrate the life he fought to earn. Amanda's bold personality and strong moral compass make fans curious whether she might explore new career paths, relationships, or personal growth journeys of her own. For the first time, the show feels bigger than bariatric surgery. It feels like a family saga, one unfolding in real time, with all its highs, lows, wins, heartbreaks, and unexpected twists. And that's why fans are refusing to let the story end. The Slaton family may have started as a reality TV experiment, but somewhere along the way, they became mirrors, reflecting struggle, hope, failure, perseverance, and the belief that change is possible even when the world doubts you. Season 8 isn't just entertainment. For many viewers, it's personal. They want to see what happens next because deep down, they're rooting for every member of the family to not just survive, but finally thrive. As anticipation for Season 8 continues to mount, speculation about how TLC will approach the new episodes grows more intense by the day. Fans are imagining everything from deeply personal moments to public milestones, and the consensus seems to be that the next season could be the most transformative yet, not just physically, but emotionally and socially for the entire Slaton family. Tammy's journey has always been at the heart of the show, and now that she's further along in her post-weight loss life, viewers are eager to see how she navigates love, family, and her own identity in ways that go beyond a number on the scale. Her engagement to Andrea Dalton has captured attention for its genuine emotion, charm, and the sense of a new beginning, sparking discussions about wedding planning, societal reactions, and the challenges of maintaining a relationship in the spotlight. Meanwhile, Amy's evolving story continues to captivate as her romantic life, parenting, and personal growth intersect with her public persona, raising questions about how she balances intimacy, responsibility, and fame while staying true to herself. Fans are also fascinated by the broader family dynamics, particularly with Chris Combs, Amanda Halterman, and Misty Slaton taking on more prominent roles, and there's speculation that TLC might spotlight their journeys in a way that turns the series into a multifaceted family docuseries rather than focusing solely on Tammy and Amy. In addition to the drama and life milestones, there's the lingering shadow of grief. With the death of cousin Katie Slaton, viewers are aware that the family is dealing with profound loss that could shape the tone of upcoming episodes, blending celebration with reflection. Beyond that, there's the real-life tension of health updates, possible additional surgeries, and mental wellness struggles, which have always been central to the show's authenticity. Online discussions emphasize that fans crave raw, unfiltered storytelling, the kind that captures every laugh, tear, argument, and reconciliation, making the family's journey not just a spectacle, but a source of inspiration and emotional connection for those who have followed them for years. In essence, Season 8 feels poised to shift the narrative from a simple weight loss transformation to an intimate, human story about resilience, identity, love, and legacy, giving viewers a reason to invest in every moment, the triumphs, the setbacks, and the in-between, with the Slaton family leading the way. As the speculation around Season 8 intensifies, fans are also turning their attention to the potential emotional depth the next season could offer, understanding that the Slaton family's journey has evolved far beyond what was originally captured on screen. The transformation isn't just physical anymore. It's about relationships, mental health, self-discovery, and legacy. Tammy, for instance, has reached milestones that once seemed impossible, from significant weight loss to skin removal surgeries. But the real story now lies in how she navigates her new identity, her engagement with Andrea, and the challenges of embracing a life that many might see as normal, but which, for her, is a completely new frontier. Meanwhile, Amy's narrative continues to unfold in equally compelling ways, balancing the highs of romance with Brian Laverne against the realities of motherhood and public scrutiny. Fans are invested not only in whether Amy's upcoming wedding happens, but in how she will reconcile her private happiness with her very public life. Beyond the sisters, Chris Combs, Amanda Halterman, and Misty Slaton are emerging as central figures, each with unique stories that bring humor, heart, and relatability to the series. Chris's weight maintenance journey, including potential further surgeries and fitness milestones, highlights the ongoing challenges of life after major transformation, reminding viewers that the journey doesn't end with surgery, it's lifelong. Amanda's bold personality and protective nature provide emotional stability and tension, balancing humor with raw honesty, while Misty's perspective adds yet another layer to the family dynamic. Coupled with the family's collective grief over cousin Katie Slaton's passing, the next season promises to blend joy, celebration, and profound emotional reflection, making it resonate with viewers in a way that goes beyond sensationalism. Fans on Reddit, TikTok, and Instagram speculate endlessly about the show's direction, debating potential wedding episodes, travel adventures, milestone celebrations, and emotional breakthroughs. There's a shared sense that this season could be pivotal, a shift from documenting physical weight loss to portraying the evolution of identity, emotional resilience, and family unity. Every post, comment, and interaction in the digital sphere shows that the audience feels personally connected to the Slatons, invested not just in their reality TV personas, but in their real-life growth, struggles, and triumphs. Season 8 isn't just another set of episodes. It's potentially the most human, emotionally rich, and inspiring chapter of the series, offering a raw, authentic look into what happens after transformation and why the Slaton family remains relatable, engaging, and deeply admired by viewers across generations. As discussions around Season 8 grow, one of the most fascinating elements for fans is the potential shift in storytelling focus. The show, which began as a narrative centered on drastic weight loss, has organically transformed into something much more nuanced. A look at life after transformation, the emotional and relational growth of the Slaton family, and the challenges of maintaining not just physical health, but mental and social well-being. Tammy's journey embodies this evolution, as viewers are now just as invested in her emotional health, relationship with Andrea Dalton, and engagement planning as they are in her weight milestones. The public has seen her struggle, cry, celebrate, and fight against both internal and external pressures, and now they want to witness how she consolidates this growth into a sustainable, fulfilling life. Amy's story, too, provides a compelling counterbalance. While Tammy's path is about establishing identity and self-love, Amy's path emphasizes resilience, romantic growth, motherhood, and redefining what happiness and stability look like after personal upheaval. At the same time, the other Slaton family members, Chris, Amanda, and Misty, have become more central, not only providing comic relief or supportive roles, but representing the breadth of challenges and successes experienced by a family navigating health, fame, and personal growth. Chris's ongoing journey with weight maintenance, potential further surgeries, and embracing a healthier lifestyle is relatable to viewers who understand that transformation does not end after surgery, while Amanda's candidness, protectiveness, and bold personality provide emotional grounding and narrative tension. Misty's story, though less prominently featured, adds yet another dimension, demonstrating that every family member's growth is interconnected and contributes to the overarching story. The tragic loss of cousin Katie Slaton has added profound emotional gravity to the family's current life chapters, introducing themes of grief, legacy, and resilience that could deeply influence Season 8's tone. Fans have expressed that seeing the Slatons navigate real-life challenges while celebrating milestones, weddings, health achievements, family bonding moments, provides a level of authenticity that resonates far beyond the typical reality TV arc. Discussions on Reddit and TikTok reveal that viewers are eager to see intimate moments, the family laughing together, celebrating progress, and facing setbacks, as much as they are interested in milestone events like weddings or skin removal surgeries. In essence, Season 8 could redefine the series itself, from a singular focus on weight loss to a multidimensional, emotionally rich portrayal of the Slatons' evolving lives, offering viewers not just entertainment, but inspiration, emotional connection, and a rare glimpse into the real consequences and victories of life-changing transformations. The anticipation for the new season has thus evolved into a mix of excitement, curiosity, and emotional investment, with audiences eagerly awaiting confirmation that the cameras will roll once again, capturing the next chapter of a family story that feels deeply personal and universally relatable. Season 8 also promises to explore the evolving identity of the Slaton family beyond the confines of weight loss, highlighting how personal transformation intersects with relationships, lifestyle, and self-perception in ways that go far deeper than what early seasons captured. Tammy, for instance, now navigates life with confidence, a drastically changed body, and a public presence that constantly reminds her of how far she's come, yet she still faces the emotional and psychological challenges of sustaining change while under public scrutiny. Her engagement with Andrea Dalton offers not only a romantic storyline, but also a lens into how love evolves amidst transformation as she balances excitement, anxiety, and the social pressures of visibility. Meanwhile, Amy's journey continues to captivate viewers as she maneuvers through motherhood, impending nuptials with Brian Laverne, and the lingering effects of her previous divorce, all while managing her public image and personal growth. The The broader family dynamic is also becoming more central to the narrative, with Chris Combs' ongoing health journey, potential further surgeries, and life milestones offering a relatable story of perseverance, while Amanda Halterman and Misty Slaton's evolving roles highlight the family's interconnectedness, humor, and resilience. The tragic loss of cousin Katie Slaton adds a layer of emotional complexity, introducing themes of grief, legacy, and the fragility of life that could profoundly shape the season's tone. Beyond major life events, Season 8 might focus on the small but powerful daily moments, family meals, exercise routines, candid conversations about mental health, and the joys and challenges of adapting to a post-transformation lifestyle. Fans have expressed on social media that these intimate glimpses are what make the Slaton family story so compelling. It's not just about physical change, but about growth, accountability, and the ongoing journey toward wholeness. Online communities speculate endlessly about filming locations, possible wedding episodes, further skin removal surgeries, and family milestones, with a shared sense of emotional investment that transforms the show from reality TV into a deeply human saga. If handled thoughtfully, Season 8 could offer a rare blend of hope, realism, drama, and inspiration, showing viewers how a family continues to redefine success, embrace challenges, and nurture relationships while maintaining authenticity and vulnerability. This upcoming season could therefore act as both a continuation and a turning point. It honors the roots of the original series while pivoting toward a richer, more holistic portrayal of life, love, health, and family resilience, giving fans the payoff they've long awaited and solidifying the Slaton family's place as not just reality TV stars, but cultural figures whose journeys inspire, challenge, and resonate on a deeply personal level. As anticipation for Season 8 builds, fans are not only focused on what they will see on screen, but also on how the Slaton family will confront the emotional, social, and psychological dimensions of life after massive transformation. Tammy's journey, for instance, is emblematic of this new focus. While her weight loss and surgeries were once the dramatic center of attention, viewers are now deeply invested in how she maintains her health, navigates her engagement with Andrea Dalton, and reconciles her public persona with private emotions. Every Instagram post, TikTok video, or social media comment from Tammy is scrutinized by fans eager for clues, and each milestone, whether personal or medical, carries the weight of expectation. Amy's evolving story adds another layer, as her life with Brian Laverne, parenting responsibilities, and pending wedding become intertwined with the challenges of past trauma, public attention, and the quest to carve out a life of stability and happiness. Meanwhile, Chris Combs' health journey continues to inspire, with his potential further surgeries and dedication to maintaining progress serving as a reminder that transformation is ongoing and multidimensional. Amanda Halterman and Misty Slaton, too, offer compelling narratives, whether through their personal growth, relationships, or contributions to family dynamics, emphasizing that the story is no longer solely about Tammy and Amy, but about a collective journey of resilience, love, and mutual support. Beyond individual stories, the Slaton family has experienced loss and grief with the passing of cousin Katie Slaton, adding a layer of emotional authenticity that Season 8 could explore profoundly, showing how a family copes with tragedy while celebrating life and accomplishments. Fans have also speculated that TLC may explore more intimate and candid moments, from mental health struggles and therapy sessions to the challenges of adapting to a transformed body, public expectations, and evolving self-identity. Reddit threads, social media groups, and online discussions reflect an engaged audience eager for authenticity, emotional depth, and real-life drama, rather than scripted or sensationalized narratives. The potential of Season 8 lies in its ability to blend celebration and struggle, triumph and setback, love and grief, providing a nuanced portrayal of life after weight loss. With weddings, engagement planning, family milestones, and recovery from surgeries, the season promises to show that transformation is never just physical. It is emotional, relational, and ongoing. For viewers, this season could offer a unique blend of inspiration and relatability, reinforcing why the Slaton family story continues to resonate, touch hearts, and keep audiences invested in not just their reality TV journey, but their human journey, a testament to endurance, love, and the ongoing pursuit of a meaningful, fulfilled life. As Season 8 looms on the horizon, the Slaton family stands at a pivotal crossroads, one that goes far beyond the scales, surgeries, or weight loss milestones that first drew viewers in. The season promises to be a reflection of growth, resilience, and the complexities of life after transformation, exploring not only physical achievements, but the deeply human stories of love, grief, and identity. Tammy's ongoing journey of self-discovery, her engagement and eventual wedding to Andrea Dalton, and her continued management of health and potential future surgeries provide a narrative rich with suspense, hope, and relatability. Amy's evolving life with Brian Laverne, the joys and challenges of parenting Glenn and Gage, and her efforts to balance personal happiness with public attention offer a parallel arc that is equally compelling, giving viewers insight into the delicate negotiation of private life under a spotlight. Meanwhile, the stories of Chris Combs, Amanda Halterman, and Misty Slaton underscore that the Slaton family is no longer solely defined by two sisters' weight loss, but by a collective journey of growth, accountability, and interwoven personal victories. The tragic loss of cousin Katie Slaton adds a sobering layer of emotional gravity, reminding audiences that life's challenges continue beyond the camera lens, and that the family's resilience is measured not just in pounds lost, but in the strength with which they face grief, setbacks, and new beginnings. Fans on social media eagerly anticipate intimate moments, milestones, and candid reflections, from emotional therapy sessions to family celebrations, from the physical reality of surgery recovery to the heartwarming scenes of love, support, and laughter shared among siblings. Season 8, therefore, is shaping up to be not just a continuation but a transformation of the series itself, pivoting from pure weight loss drama to a multidimensional narrative of identity, legacy, and life after change. It promises to provide a deep, authentic portrayal of triumphs and struggles, to celebrate the victories of self-improvement, and to acknowledge the challenges that come with sustaining transformation over time. Viewers are drawn not just to the spectacle, but to the Slatons' humanity, witnessing a family who inspires, entertains, and teaches valuable lessons about resilience, love, and growth. This final chapter of the story may well redefine the series' legacy, cementing the Slaton family as icons of hope, emotional honesty, and the enduring power of perseverance, showing that transformation is never truly complete, but is instead a lifelong journey of learning, healing, and living fully. For fans, Season 8 is not just a show to watch. It's an invitation to witness a family redefining success, embracing change, and navigating life's highs and lows with courage, humor, and heart, leaving viewers inspired and emotionally invested in what comes next for every member of the Slaton family. Even as fans anxiously await official confirmation from TLC, the anticipation surrounding Season 8 has created a unique atmosphere in which every action, social media post, and subtle clue from the Slaton family is scrutinized and dissected. Tammy's public statements about working on Season 8 are met with cheers, questions, and speculation, but her cautious optimism also hints at the underlying challenges she faces, balancing recovery from surgeries, managing her engagement with Andrea Dalton, and navigating the pressures of life in the spotlight. Amy's parallel journey adds another layer of intrigue. Her evolving relationship with Brian Laverne, upcoming wedding plans, and responsibilities as a mother to Gage and Glenn are now central storylines that could provide both joy and tension for viewers, particularly as she balances personal growth with the public eye. Chris Combs' continued health journey, including potential skin removal procedures, weight maintenance, and family responsibilities, underscores that transformation is ongoing and never simple, while Amanda Halterman and Misty Slaton's perspectives offer additional dimensions to the family narrative, demonstrating that the story has expanded far beyond the original focus on Tammy and Amy. Social media engagement has intensified, with fans on Reddit, TikTok, and Instagram sharing theories, emotional reactions, and insights from reported filming locations, offering speculation about weddings, family reunions, or special medical updates. Tragic moments, such as the passing of cousin Katie Slaton, add a sobering weight to the season, offering opportunities to explore grief, resilience, and family unity in a deeply human and relatable way. Season 8, therefore, is shaping up to be not just a continuation but a reimagining of the show, a pivot from a singular focus on dramatic weight loss to a multidimensional portrayal of life after transformation, encompassing relationships, personal identity, emotional growth, and legacy. The potential storylines are rich. Tammy's further surgeries and recovery, her engagement and potential wedding with Andrea Dalton, Amy's marriage and parenting experiences, family interactions and sibling bonds, coping with grief and loss, and the ongoing health and wellness journeys of Chris, Amanda, and Misty. Each narrative thread interweaves with the others, forming a tapestry of resilience, humor, heartbreak, and triumph that continues to engage viewers while providing authentic insight into the Slaton family's evolving lives. Beyond entertainment, Season 8 could also serve as inspiration and education, highlighting the challenges and realities of post-weight loss life, surgical recovery, mental health, and long-term maintenance, all while showcasing the enduring power of family, love, and personal growth. Fans eagerly imagine the scenes, candid conversations in the kitchen, heartfelt therapy sessions, moments of celebration, emotional weigh-ins, wedding planning drama, and reflective discussions about legacy and life's next chapter. There is a palpable sense that this season could redefine the series' identity, positioning the Slatons as more than reality TV stars, instead as relatable figures navigating profound transformation, grief, love, and growth, while reminding viewers that the journey of self-improvement, connection, and healing is lifelong, messy, inspiring, and deeply human. Season 8 is thus poised to not only satisfy the audience's curiosity, but also to deepen the emotional bond between fans and the Slaton family, offering a rare blend of authenticity, drama, and hope, ensuring that the legacy of the 1,000-pound sisters transcends its original premise and resonates for years to come.